Hey guys, it's John, and welcome back to Kathy Rain 2. Let's just get into it. I know you guys are probably pissed at me for leaving us on the cliffhanger last time. Let's get into this. Okay. Hi, Tom.
Lead the way. We're here if you need us.
You've got this, Kathy.
Thanks. Okay, there's a camera right there. Nope. What are you doing? Oh.
As expected, we've got a camera. Better not stay in view for long.
Okay. Can we throw a rock at it or something? Can we tase it? Stun gun on the camera.
I don't think that helps.
Okay. Oh, radio.
It's the radio that Tom gave me. Eileen has modified it to scramble the cameras.
You know what? It's Resident Evil Resistance time, baby. Hack the planet.
I guess I could, but the radio scrambler would be more stealthy.
Oh, okay. She talks so fast just now. Okay, radio. We're using our ult right now. Any Resident Evil Resistance /
right.
Kathy Rain fans
The
out
coast is
there?
clear.
What's the crossover like for those two games?
A surveillance room.
Jackpot. Looks empty. Let's check it out.
Kathy, are you okay? You're like out of breath.
You two go ahead. I'll scout the rest of this tunnel.
Good idea. I'll be with you in a sec.
Watch out for Mr. Burgundy.
Got anything?
No Cooper, no Sharon. I've got somebody that could be Faith Cyrene, though.
Show me.
Right here.
Yeah, I think that's her. Any idea how to get to that room?
Nope. There's no map or layout anywhere.
I'll bring Tom and look for her. You stay here and keep an eye on the monitors.
Okay, call me on the radio if you need me.
Will do. Oh, and
Yeah?
in case something happens to me and Mom's here, you'll get her out, right?
Don't talk like that, Kathy.
Promise, Eileen.
Okay, I promise.
Good. Keep that radio on. Just some scribbles from when the mine was active. Cooper's uniform. He must be here.
Why not put on the uniform and then we can act like we belong here? We stick out like a sore thumb, Kathy, with your blue hair. Curious about back here. Sorry, Tom. Oh, there's a pathway over here. Well, let's talk to him, I guess. He was probably like, where are you going?
Looks like it splits off here.
Yes. I'll take this path. You go straight. Any sign of trouble will connect on the radio.
Fine. Take this at least.
Your famous electric weapon. What an honor.
Don't read too much into it, you weirdo.
I'll try. Be careful.
All right, here we go.
Took you long enough. I'm here to avenge my friend. Murderer. I may have killed your friend. But you killed my world. No.
Huh.
It can't be. You're her. My doppelganger.
I called it.
Thought you'd won back then, did you? In the burning woods. So you escaped from that place? The Malleable? Oh, I've been to hell and back. And Big Daddy, he is very, very angry with you. He'll return soon. Thanks to us. And when he arrives, he will tear you from limb to limb. Whatever you're planning, you won't live long enough to see it. This is for Lucas, bitch.
Don't you dare harm my child, Vixen!
Oh my God.
No, Mom, you've got it all wrong. Victor, get your useless hide over here. It's not what you think, Mom. She's fooling you.
Enough lies.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Kathy, come in. God, were those shots?
We're on top of it. Stay where you are, E.
Okay, just be careful.
There's Victor over there.
That's some god-awful aim, buddy. Do they let any idiot be a ranger these days?
Oh, you little bitch! Just you wait.
He sounds so freaking mean.
Tom, you okay back there?
Unharmed. We should strategize before this goon gets the drop on us.
This goon. Okay.
That valve must control the pressure in those pipes, but it's quite far from my position.
Yeah, there's a cracked pipe right there.
Some kind of vapor is leaking out of the pipe there. We need some way to make a plan without Victor overhearing us.
Oh, the radio maybe?
Hey, Tom, come in. Over.
I hear you. Over.
Could you make a run for that valve?
I'll do my best. Cover me. I'll make a move shortly after we hang up.
Will do.
Oh, we got him!
Good job, Tom. I hit that bastard.
Yes, but let's not celebrate just yet. We've got the advantage, but we better not dawdle.
Got an achievement. Flew the coop. Prevailed in the gunfight with Cooper. Okay. We take the rifle? He dropped it. Is there any ammo
Empty.
left?
Guess he ran out of ammo just now.
Ah, please. 666. Enter 6. Oh, okay. I don't know what the keypad could be.
That camera is probably connected to a video feed in the surveillance room. Might be useful somehow.
Oh, like we could talk to Eileen and she could tell us?
No need to mess further with that pipe.
No, I agree. So
That
where'd this
leads
come
back to
from?
where we came from. But we've got the bad guys on the run. We should try and catch up before they can regroup.
No, I understand that. Okay.
Hey, Tom?
Yes?
Where do you think that elevator goes?
I'm not sure. Perhaps to an alternate way out of the mine?
Question.
I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show...
What about the keypad?
Any ideas on how to figure out the door code?
No, but I suspect we won't find it in plain view.
Huh.
That rifle would come in handy if it wasn't out of ammo.
Unfortunate. We'll have to manage without it.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Okay, that's it for now.
Understood. I'll be here if you need help.
Here, radio Eileen.
I can't see a reason to do that.
Well, okay.
Hey, Eileen, come in. Over.
I'm here. I saw you on the monitor. Great job. Over.
Yeah, thanks. It got a bit hairy there, but we've sent him packing. Let's talk. Hey, you have a view of the keypad in here from that camera on the ceiling, right?
Yeah? Why?
Well, can you rewind the footage and check what code they used?
That's great.
Oh, great idea. Give me a minute.
We gotta get in there. Finish him off.
I found the right spot, but I can only see the first 3 digits. 599.
Are we gonna brute force it?
All right, I can work with that. Can you tell where that elevator goes?
No, sorry. I don't have any visuals of the other floors.
Huh. Okay.
That's all for now. Over and out.
Alright. Keypad. Damn. Oh, it's 5991? Oh, okay. That would have been the first one I tried normally.
Let's go.
Wait. He's near. The Dark One. The Great Eye.
All the more reason to stop the bad guys. Come on.
I cannot. I'm sorry. I was barely able to escape him the last time.
For fuck's sake. Pull yourself together. I need your help.
This is me pulling myself together. Believe me. I hoped I could resist. Take this.
A knick-knack. Well, gee, I'm saved.
This isn't the time for quips. You are holding a selenite seal. It has purifying properties said to be able to expel evil spirits.
Sounds like a lot of wild conjecture to me.
It is not, trust me. Keep it close. You will know when to use it. Now, go. Stop them. Save your mother.
Well, what about the elevator? Uh-oh. I wanted to see where the elevator went. Uh-oh.
Damn it, she's here! Move aside, Mom. She's the fake one. She's the imposter.
She's the fake one? She stopped at nothing to get me out of that torture chamber. That's what a real daughter does.
She only broke out to use you, Mom, and you're playing right into her hands.
She only broke you out to use you, Mom. And you're playing right into her hands.
She hasn't asked me to do jack shit. Unlike you. She was there for me. Like a real daughter would.
She's just saying what you want to hear. Does that truly sound like the daughter you know? Think about it. When have I ever done what you want? No questions asked. There's a limit to how much shit I can take. You raised me to stand for myself, and that includes you. It's counting down in the background. What if I spend 4 hours and 41 minutes here? Until it goes down to 0.
I care, Mom, but there's a limit to how much shit I can take. You raised me to stand up for myself, and that includes you.
Well, I thought you'd changed. I thought you had become the daughter I wanted.
I wish. We've always been like this. You and I, at odds with one another. And as painful as that is, I think it will always be part of our story. I'm too proud to ever beg for help. You know that. But, Mom, this time I really need you to be there for me. I really need you to see me.
Catherine? I don't understand.
Well, I guess that's that.
Yeah.
Drop the gun, bitch, or I'll paint the floor with Mom's throat. Let her go. This is between us.
Petty fools, with your pointless little feuds. We are on the cusp of a glorious transformation!
You know what? Take the gun. Pow! Don't need to hear the peanut gallery over there.
Victor, you fucking idiot, it's too early. It won't be stable.
Quiet, Tulpa. You are nothing but a lowly familiar. The fire in my veins will bind the threshold, once and for all.
That pyre?
And our two worlds will become as one.
Oh, here we are. We're in the Malleable.
No, not again.
Yeah. Just like the first game.
I've beat this place before. I can do it again.
Okay. I am going to try something real quick. Little unconventional. I know you guys are like, explore, explore, do it now. I'm going to see where that elevator goes. I'm going to reload the save. But I'll save here and we'll come right back to this, okay? Just give me a second. All right, let's see if we can go down the elevator.
Looks like this thing needs a special key. Guess we're not going that way.
Ah. Okay, well this is a little awkward. Let's go back to where we just were, the Malleable. Okay. We'll just act like that never happened.
It's like it's growing out of the ceiling.
There's obsidian. Ooh, look at the cogs.
The cogs again. I'm back in the machine. More moving machinery. Everything shifting, everything malleable.
This is Faith Syrene's apartment, by the way. I didn't realize where we were at the moment.
Various things, all decrepit and ruined.
Lockbox. Drawers?
Nothing useful, just a terrible smell.
What do we have? A white bullet?
Everything I had on me is gone. Except this. It
Huh.
looks like the thing Tom gave me, the selenite seal, but morphed into the shape of a bullet.
Okay.
It's a box with 3 locks requiring 3 keys. Looks like an altar. Is the box a gift? Or some kind of trap?
Let's go out into the hallway.
Well, well, well. Look what crawled out of the gutter. Ready for a world of pain? The Malleable will make you squirm, and I've got a front row seat. When I get through this door, you'll be the one in a world of pain, soothsayer. Soothsayer, huh? Don't give me too much credit. For all his faults, that deranged psycho Victor managed to stab 3 out of 6.
Oh, so he was the
Deranged
stabber.
is an understatement. Sacrificing himself like that. You think that was deliberate? No. That was just a stupid overdose. That idiot couldn't even follow a simple plan. Stabbing women was more his strong suit. Mommy issues, I'm sure. What a brute. Unlike him, I kill with finesse. It takes cunning to murder someone by a fall, to burn them alive, hang them by a noose. Why'd you even do it like that? You should know. You're the one who taught me.
Barely even spoken to you.
Taught you? I've barely even spoken to you. Oh, there was plenty to learn from the trail of corpses you left behind in 1995. Wait, are you talking about the monsters in the Malleable? They're not fucking monsters. They think, they feel, they suffer. And you stabbed them, pushed them down a pit, burned everything, did this to my face. What I've brought to the world is justice. So, wait, hanging the deacon? That was because of how Isaac Price died in jail? Penny finally dropped, huh? Good for you. You think you're sophisticated, but you're nothing but a sadistic monster. You never had a real plan, just some vague justification for your violent urges. Keep telling yourself that. Mr. Burgundy has it all figured out. Just you wait. So you're just Mr. Burgundy's obedient pet, are you? Aw, jealous. We both know you never stop longing for a daddy of your own. Poor broken girl, always searching for a new daddy to take you away. And oopsie, I took one from you, didn't I? That old fat pile of misery on the roof. You actually cared about him, didn't you? Yes, I cared. And you'll fucking pay for what you did. Oh, we'll see about that. At least you never got to slit Mom's throat, you unhinged freak. That was a ruse, you imbecile. I would never actually hurt her.
What do you care about her?
I love her like you never could. I'd go to the ends of the earth for her. Why do you think I broke her out of that fucking death trap? For some demented, selfish reason, I bet. I don't trust a word coming out of your mouth. You really don't know anything. I'm tired of this. You go and have a nice torment, bitch. Come back here, you coward! I can't find a way to open that door. There's no choice but to explore this place.
There's not a whole lot to explore. Can we take the elevator? Okay, good.
There were no buttons in the elevator, but it took me here.
To a morgue?
Looks like a stack of newspaper articles. Shit.
Well, that's not fair. Oh, it's like the library.
Huh? What's this around my neck?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it tightens when I try to remove it. My God.
Kathy Rain, judgment awaits.
Ben Townsend? Is that you?
Benedict Townsend is with God. I was made in his image. Now, heed these words. Enlightenment leads to mercy, ignorance to doom. You may approach the first altar.
Is it this?
State the sacrificial pattern.
Right, okay, so noose, falling, fire. Fire, okay, wait.
An indentation in the altar where something could be placed. It's numbered with Roman numerals.
Okay, well, knife first. Falling is, Eric Holloway. Noose is Benedict Townsend. Fire is Jane Doe. Is that right?
State the sacrificial pattern.
Oh.
A knife-like shape.
Right, yeah, thank you. Okay, is that it?
You have passed. Proceed to the second tribulation.
We've got to pass all of our little quizzes.
Order the vocations of the sacrificed souls.
The vocation. Oh. Well, this is our big quiz. Okay, right. Okay, of the 6. Writer was Deborah. Student was Andrea. 4. Bonsai tree, that was Tabitha. Cross was Ben. Uh-oh.
Looks like an envelope to be sent in the mail. The caduceus, an ancient symbol for medicine.
Oh, right, Rose Taylor.
The caduceus.
Rose Taylor was a nurse. I just forgot what Eric Holloway was. That should be it, right?
You have succeeded. The final trial awaits.
Well, thanks so much. Who appointed you judge, jury, and executioner here?
State the sequence of the sacraments in the ritual.
Let's answer me these riddles 3. The sacraments.
A medical syringe.
Eye.
The eye of the old god. A skull, an obvious symbol for death. That looks like one of the obsidian mirrors.
State the sequence of the sacraments in the ritual.
Oh, the sequence. So first they take the drug. Then the scrying mirror. Then the eye, then the skull. Then they see the eye of the old god, and then they die, right?
Rejoice in your righteousness, Kathy Rain. You have seen our plight and grasped the breadth of our sacrifice. Go with God's blessing.
Well, great. I'm so
Looks like I
happy.
can release the ropes here.
I'll do that.
Is that mercy? I am unconstricted.
What happened to you, Ben?
The Dark One tricked me, put a taint in my drink, dulled my senses, made me obedient.
Right.
I failed to see the devil in her eyes until the noose was chafing on my skin. But her betrayal was only the fleeting conclusion of a life filled with pain and loss. A childhood forever tainted by abuse, neglect, and utter abandonment. Alas, the sorrow in this heart granted no respite until its final mournful beat.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
You are blameless, Mender, but be aware that the Malleable is far from done with you. The only way to emerge victorious is by defeating the true enemy, the one who assumed and grasped beyond his station.
Who are you talking about?
Sadly, I'm not allowed to say. This wretched shell cannot defy its creator, as certain boundaries are out of my reach. But take this before I depart for the void.
What'd I get?
He gave me a key. I should move on. There's nothing more for me to do on this floor.
I got an achievement. Master of belief. Proved your knowledge. I've also gotten a few other achievements, actually.
It's the key given to me by Ben.
Oh, my newspaper articles. Oh no, Victor Cooper's murder rampage begins. The Cassidy Times. On February 7th, Rose Amanda Taylor, a 47-year-old psychiatric nurse, was found dead by Robert Tippett, the owner of the Azure Sky Motel. Blood everywhere, like a goddamn butcher room, Tippett says, wide-eyed, and continued to emphasize that this city's going to hell. You go ahead and print that. Unlike Mr. Tippett, the murderer, Victor Cooper, wasn't averse to blood. An experienced hunter like him had spilled plenty in his day. But contrary to his previous kills, this one was not for food, but another kind of sustenance, bestowed upon a greater power through a layer of black volcanic glass. Deborah Sinclair saw a massive turnout at a recent book signing event where fans lined up for hours to get a few brief moments with the popular author. I think these are just regular articles. Okay, so this is like an alternate version where they tell exactly what happens, right? I do want to look over here real quick.
There's nothing else I can do with the ropes.
Okay, I was just checking. You don't want to take like the rope back there?
A candelabra filled to the brim with burning wax candles. Neat rows and columns of what looks like unmarked graves. I don't think I can do anything with them. A statue of a robed woman with her hands clasped in prayer. A statue of a robed male figure with his right hand raised in a blessing gesture.
Okay. All right, well, we've done it. Let's go to the next one, I guess. Next trial, maybe? Oh.
Sarah!
No, I'm not... Eric?
Sarah! I'll get you out!
Oh, shoot. Oops. Okay, Sarah, I'll get you out. Oh.
Something made him stop here. It seems this area is safe.
Okay.
The stairs are completely blocked. I can't get through.
Okay, I've got shards. Oh, a broken urn.
It's a cracked burial urn, assembled from the shards I found on the floor in this room. It barely holds together through some strange, unseen force. There's only a single word on the stone. Sarah. There's also a round indentation where something could fit.
Okay, well, not much of not much possibility of anything else. Let's put the urn there.
The shards fused together, repairing the urn.
What's that familiar, warm light? Bring the vessel, please. I remember now. Sarah was the beginning, not the end.
What happened, Eric?
I spiraled, and then that scarred harpy found me. Oh, the drugs she brought. Oh, how well they fit in the holes my rotting love left behind. Pyre was the worst of them. It drilled through skin, flesh, and bone, cut so deep it started to scratch the soul. And now, that broken spirit fuels the malleable.
I need your help, Eric. How do I leave this place?
If I knew I wouldn't be here. I can feel the pain in every inch of this wretched body. But soon, the iron chain will grant me blissful oblivion, and I'll crawl back into the womb of the machine.
Oh, he was the one that visited me in my nightmare. I got an achievement. Master of Lament. Pacified an upside-down assailant.
Boarded up and nailed shut.
Just wanted to look at it.
Boarded up and nailed shut.
Right. It's his and Rachel's apartments. Oh, the urn is not cracked anymore.
The urn is whole. I should put it back where it belongs.
Makes sense.
Huh. I can suddenly hear something rattling inside.
Another key?
There was another key in the urn. I'll grab that before I put it back. I guess it's time to move on. I think I'm done on this floor.
Perfect. Key of Communion, Key of Lament.
It's the key I found in the burial urn.
Okay. I get it. I like that we're getting to meet each of the victims after the fact, you know, like in this version of life. Version of reality, I guess. It's cool. Oh. Oh, wow, okay. I guess we'll get to meet Andrea Hall.
The mechanism seems stuck.
We'll probably have to check the fire pit here. Oh, there
Andrea?
she is, yeah.
You did this to me.
Actually, not me.
No, that was Faith. I'm not her.
I need you to feel what I feel. I need you to burn.
Whoa. Kathy. Okay, I didn't know which one that was. Okay. Oh, wow. I just need to click on it immediately. Oh no, wow. I mean, it worked the first time, but... Okay. Wow. I'm getting destroyed! Wow, it's actually... Oh, wow. Okay, I think... what we need to do is we need to get her... Oh, gosh. Come on. We need to get her caught on this. Okay. I get it. I get what we need to do. I thought that turning the valve made the steam come out, but that's not what happened. Come on this way. Okay, and then I can use this as a shield too. We just need to get all 3 of the valves. I thought that turning the valve caused the steam to happen. Oh gosh. No, 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 no. No. Right here. Ah. Come on this way. Turn on all 3 valves. Got her. Put her flame out.
The pain subsides. For a time. Hurry, before the malevolence returns.
Andrea, I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Don't be. The burned girl is dead and at peace.
So you're not her?
No. I am a tulpa. A thought form.
What does that mean?
That I am a sentient construct based on Andrea Hall. An animated piece of the Malleable.
Why were you created then?
Because of my significance to you. Or rather, your twin. The one who calls herself Faith Cyrene.
So Faith's presence here created you?
Yes. I was the victim of her greatest betrayal. And the fiery Punisher is my role to play.
You seem more coherent than the other constructs I've encountered in the Malleable.
I was made in the burned girl's image, and she had the most brilliant mind. She just had one fatal flaw.
And what was that?
Love. That old cliché.
She was in love with Faith Cyrene?
Tragic, isn't it? Even now, knowing all the suffering, I can feel a deep longing to be close to her, even if it would mean to be consumed by her flames again and again and again.
That's horrible. None of you had to die. If I hadn't unleashed Faith all those years ago, none of this would have happened.
Those are dangerous thoughts in the Malleable. Strength of spirit is the only commodity here, and doubt means death.
Help me then. What am I really up against and how do I fight it?
All I can say is, Mr. Burgundy and Faith Cyrene are both deluded, ascribing their own selfish motivations to the old god. They fail to see that they cannot understand the unfathomable, and that will be their undoing.
What does that even mean? How can I leave this place?
I'm sorry, but I cannot say, and I must leave soon. This existence is unbearable for me.
Please, not yet. I have so many questions. I'm not sure I can do this alone.
I have faith in you, Kathy Rain. Trust in your own truth, and I know that you will live to see another dawn.
Achievement. Master of Reason. Survived an inferno. Okay. What's in the fire pit now? Another key?
There's something in the fire pit.
That makes sense.
There was another key inside.
I've got the 3 keys. So now does that mean that I can unlock the thing up there? What about Rose Taylor and Deborah Sinclair?
The elevator took me back here. I guess I'm done on the other floors.
I guess it's really just the 3 that that Faith Cyrene killed. It's Ben, Eric, and Andrea. The stabbings were all Vic, and that's not really
It's
a part
a
of
box
this.
with 3 locks requiring 3 keys.
Okay.
It's the key I found in the fire pit.
The key of reason, lament, and communion. Do we just, no particular order, we just use them? Is it a gun?
Look, it's his revolver.
Oh. It's a miracle.
Only one bullet in it, though. Better make it count. Time to end this.
I got an achievement. Gun of Revenge. Collected a sacred weapon. Okay.
I loaded the white bullet in the second chamber.
Interesting.
It looks just like Lucas's revolver. There are 2 bullets loaded in it. The regular one, and then the white one.
As the white bullet like forgiveness or something like that? Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in part 7. Just kidding. Oh man, can you imagine if I did that? I think we will take a short break though before we continue towards, I think, what will be the conclusion. Very excited to give my thoughts on this, by the way. This has been a great experience. I'll see you in just a moment. All right, here we go. Let's go to the roof.
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
All right, Riddler, shut up. Get her again, Kathy.
Oh, thank God you're here, Mr. B. Help me. I've done everything you asked for. I killed all those people for you, just like you wanted.
There, little thrall. It will soon be over. Alas, your time has come.
But you promised. You said I'd be the one. That the old god would... that he would make me prime. That he'd make me the real one.
Hush now. With the sacred power I carry within, I consecrate you, and I bless you. It is time, Kathy Rain. Vengeance is yours.
You want me to do your dirty work for you? Take out your own trash, Isaac. Everything she did was because of you. You were the one behind the murders.
Of course, as was my duty. I am ever the old god's servant. Every sacrifice made his voice clearer, his will more tangible. Soon, his dormant spirit will be ready to emerge from the confines of my flesh form. And his glory will be greater than ever before. Now, stop this bickering and fulfill your destiny. End her life and avenge your friend.
Dude, if you think we're shooting anybody but you, you're a mistake. Bye.
No, I'm not gonna do what you want. You feed on the misery of others. I know who the true enemy is.
You fool. Nothing from the Malleable can harm me.
Oh, I don't doubt that. It just so happens I brought a little present with me.
That insolent betrayer slipped you something, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Goodbye, Isaac.
Bye-bye. 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 What the hell? Oh.
The limb of man met his end. A suit much too tight. A twisted, wrung-out malice run amok. The parasitic shades of the pulpiteers. Progenitor, progeny, have played out their parts. I grieve your present lack of voice. But in places like this, The air is not really air. Since I was shrunk by the flames, this has been a discordant threshold dwelling. When things are out of tune, everyone suffers. Consecutive translation errors, distorted directives, clad in fervor and fallacy. I come from a soul of rigid static on an endless black plane, a realm of nothing but cold and profound loneliness. Curiosity summoned me here, but it is time for me to depart. Meanwhile, a sense of obligation for your utilization. Travel liquid. I hold your hue in great esteem, for the red is strong in you. You may proceed.
Fuck. I can't believe I'm still breathing. I gotta hurry. This whole place is about to come down.
Yeah. I guess that was the old god. I can't even tell you what happened just now. I wasn't expecting the old god to have a southern accent. You may proceed. The red is strong in you. Are we gonna become Mrs. Burgundy? Mrs. Crimson? Miss Scarlet? From Clue. Oh, good, everyone's out. You can't see, but
Did we win?
Mom's right there.
I think so.
The threshold has been sealed shut. For good, we can hope.
Kathy Rain's mom's like, what the hell's going on?
Catherine.
Yes, Mom?
I'd like to go home now.
I don't think they'll let you, Mom.
That's not what I meant. Back to the facility.
That's probably for the best.
Eviction notice. Because we didn't catch the soothsayer for the reward money or anything. Oh, Mildred.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
So, you can probably tell what happened.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Kathy.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
I realize that. Is there something you want to ask me?
This is already humiliating enough, E.
Maybe. But I need you to ask me properly.
Come on, E.
Get on your knees.
Did you hear what I just said?
Eileen?
Yes?
Can I please stay with you for a while?
Of course you can. You're my friend. And I love you.
Aww. Kathy just doesn't understand friendship. She doesn't want to be vulnerable in her friendships. Oh.
So, you really died for nothing, huh? All that evidence buried under tons of rubble. And the reward goes bye-bye. But hey, look on the bright side. At least the cops didn't pin your murder on me. Fan-fucking-tastic, eh?
Miss Rain?
Oh, is it the... Oh.
Let me guess. The debt collector? You must be here for my organs.
Not quite. Bill Davenport, Esquire. I'm the executor of Mr. Longhorn's estate.
Good for you, buddy. I guess you'll be spending plenty of time with Lucas's sons, huh? Enjoy hanging out with those juvenile assholes.
I would, if that was part of my mandate. However, the wishes stated in Mr. Longhorn's will were different.
No, he fucking didn't.
I think we can take care of that medical debt for you. And more.
Thank you, Lucas.
Well, I got an achievement, a fate serene. And spelled, like the word serene. All right. I gotta say, as much of a fan as I am of the first Cathy Rain, this is a better game. Yeah, they outdid themselves with this one. Can I just say a couple things? Like, before we get on to, like, the gameplay and the story and stuff, like, the pixel art in this game is fantastic. Like, everything from when we first got into Rain Investigations, where I was just like, oh, this is great. Like, the color really pops. It looks like kind of those early mid-90s point-and-click games where they were finding their style. I'm talking about, like, before they started doing all the FMV stuff and point-and-clicks, like when they really started getting detail with the pixel art. It's like the modern version of that. Yeah, it's colorful, it's detailed, it's nostalgic, it's just like perfect pixel art for the style of game. So I'm really a big fan of it. And the cutscenes, they really load them up at the end there, with those cutscenes. Very cool. I loved watching them every time it happened. I was kind of like, oh. The voice acting is stellar, as is the first one. The first one had great voice acting. A lot of the voice actors came back from what I could tell. It seemed like Tom Ward's voice actor, I'd have to double check, but it seemed like it was the same voice actor for the Crimson one. I could kind of hear it a little bit. And if not, then they cast someone who sounds very similar. Kathy's voice actors came back. Eileen's voice actors came back. Yeah, just the voice acting overall was very, very well done. I think some people were stronger than others, but overall, very high quality. Like the highest quality voice acting you're gonna get, in a game like this. So, yeah, great. I really enjoyed the story in this one. Sometimes with Cathy Rain 1 and 2, I have had moments of frustration where I'm like, I really just want to solve the mystery. I just kind of want it to be like a plain mystery with no supernatural element. But the supernatural element is kind of what gives a little bit of differentiation. So I thought the ending sequence in this one was much better than in the first game, in the original first game. I think they cleaned it up in the director's cut version of the first game. So if you've only seen like my playthrough of the original game, the ending is kind of like, ugh. But the director's cut version is longer, more in depth, and just a little bit better. But this was much better done. I feel like there was a lot more finality to it. There was a lot more cinematic impact that it had. Yeah, it's just really good overall. Love Cathy. I thought this was a good continuation of her arc from the first game. The first game kind of has her confronting her past And she has a little bit more. She has a little bit of that in this game too, but it's more like her confronting her present, I guess. So what happens in Kathy Rain 3? Confronting her future. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely has. I can see why this style of game isn't for everybody, because I can see some people wanting it to just be like a plain murder mystery. But I think the supernatural, like the horror elements, are really elevated to another level for me. So yeah, I honestly, like, very few complaints. I thought that the gameplay was really streamlined. I didn't struggle at all really with any of the I think there were 2 times when I had to look things up. One was the glint in the cabin, I just didn't see it. And then the other time was, I think it was last video I had to look something up, but other than that, the puzzles were really intuitive, even when they were really intimidating going into it, like figuring out the pager codes and hacking into the computer. Like I walked into those like, ugh, am I gonna have to look up the solution to this? But no, it actually was able to get through it just fine. And I don't know if blueprints, you know, forged me in the fire or what. I came out the other side of blueprints and all of a sudden I'm a puzzle master. But yeah, it was just, the puzzles were great. The gameplay was, you know, I liked the action. You legitimately have like a gunfight in this game with Cooper. I thought it was all great. Yeah, I honestly think that this was a terrific sequel. You don't normally see sequels outperform the original game. And yeah, there's, you know, 10 years difference between the 2 games. But yeah, I really liked this. I'm normally not, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I'm normally not this complimentary about games. I'm like struggling to think of things I didn't like about it. I guess like there were some imperfections that are more just, I don't know if they're just preference for me, really. There were some characters that I wish we had been able to follow up with more. Like I found the Love Lion interesting. I can't remember his actual name, but it kind of felt like we didn't follow up with some of the characters that we met in times when I feel like I would have been fine with just having like kind of a benign, friendly interaction with them where they don't necessarily give me a lead on anything, but I just kind of give them info and they're just like, whoa, that's crazy. Like imagine being able to stop by Meadow's trailer and just kind of gossiping with her a little bit. I think things like that would have been really fun, but they're just kind of nice to haves. Personal preference. I think towards the end of the game, like the last, if we split the game into like 3 acts, you know, I think the 3rd act is very empty. You know, like I went to all those locations and I was like, the librarian's not here, Tom. Meadow's not here. I get to talk to these useless rangers in the ranger station. Cassie is just, she just doesn't know anything, huh? And I get that you have to have some characters that, you know, not every character can know something to tell you, but I did kind of crave human interaction a little bit more towards the end. So I guess if there was one complaint I had to make, it would be that I feel like the world building and the immersion and the dialogue was really heavy in the beginning, which was great, but then it made it, I kind of felt like we were just going from puzzle to puzzle towards the end. And again, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because when you get to that point, you kind of just want to know the answers to your questions. You want the mystery to be solved already. So I kind of understand that, but it's just kind of a preference I have, I suppose. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer. I would say a fantastic sequel to a frankly underrated and already excellent original game. So I'm very happy with it. And hey, if you guys are listening, if you need a voice actor for Kathy Rain 3, holla at your boy, okay? I know I usually in my Let's Plays I'm just talking my normal voice, but I can make some voices, okay? Doesn't even need to be any like a bad impression of anyone or like a heavy accent or anything. I could be like a phase guy. Anyway, yeah, Kathy Rain 3, whenever it comes out, I'm on board. By the way, if you notice, I have a little bandage on my finger. Nothing happened. It's just my daughter had a little ouchie on her elbow, and she doesn't like band-aids, and so I tried to put on one to show her, like, Daddy has an ouchie too. She seemed to like that. So yeah, I've got a little dog band-aid on my finger. Just in case you noticed that, because I do a lot of gesticulating. All right, well, let me know what you thought about Kathy Rain 2 in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Think critically.